Okay, so in the last tutorial we saw how we can access different properties of an object using dot notation. But what I'd also like to let you know is that you can also access the properties of an object or the key value pairs using square bracket notation. So it's a bit different to how you access data inside of an array. So we've seen now many times, you know what, we'll stick with superheroes. We'll say let heroes be equal to, and we have Superman, Wonder Woman, and we have Batman. Okay, so we've seen previously that if you want to access the first element of an array, you need to access the array name at index of 0 because arrays start counting at 0. So this would be heroes, square bracket, 0, close the square bracket, heroes at index 1, and heroes at index 2. So for example, we just say console.log heroes, and let's do 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we know at 0 that'll be Superman, at 1 it's Wonder Woman, and 2 it's Batman. So we have 0, 1, and 2. Okay, so it's going to be Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. So if I save and refresh, we get Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. Awesome. Now, when you are accessing properties of an object, it's not the same as this here. So arrays start counting at 0, so we know it's array name at 0, at 1, at 2. Objects don't work like that. So if I was to try, say console.log Batman at index 0, well, I'll tell you what, let's try it. Console.log, let's say Batman, the name of our object, at index 0. Let's see what happens. Okay. We get undefined. Okay, we get undefined. And that is because if you want to access a key value pair or a property inside of an object, you have to basically pass in the key inside of strings that you're looking for. So Batman, and I have my quotes there at name, that will now log out the property of name. Okay, so Bruce Wayne is the value for the name property. So this will log out to the console Bruce Wayne. So if I save and refresh, we get Bruce Wayne. Okay, awesome. So obviously, if you wanted to do that using dot notation, you could. It is a little bit easier, I find. So it's just console.log batman.name. Okay, so the syntax is slightly shorter, but that gives you the same thing. So two different ways to access the same key value pair or property inside of an object. And when I say key value pair, this is the key and this is the value, and together they are a pair. Okay, so name is a property, and that is the value. Bruce Wayne is the value of the property that we have defined or called name. Okay, so one last thing as well is you can use the square bracket notation to change the value of a property inside of the object. So for example, what I could do is I could update Batman's age. Maybe it's his birthday. So we could say Batman, and then I'll pass in inside of quotes age and assign that a value of 39. And now if I console.log Batman, I could do Batman.age, but let's do Batman age like so, because this tutorial is about square bracket notation. So the age has been updated to 39. Okay, awesome. So for this course, I will be using dot notation to access properties of an object, but I just want you to be aware that you can also use square